get it out of the way. This one's called Giant's Causeway. Yeah, I'll play a little bit and then I'll talk about it. Giants' hands, a road it won't yet hold and strong, reaching for reasons why, reaching for the reasons why. I came to find came to find the ocean side. Whoa. So yeah, that one was kind of inspired from a hiking trip I did in Northern Ireland. It wasn't much of a hiking trip. It was more of like a day excursion because I went backpacking in Europe for like 2 weeks, and I was in Dublin for 3 days, but I like zipped up to the northern coast because it was one of the things that I wanted to go see when I was there. And I think it was raining when I was walking, but it was just like a pretty surreal and like full circle moment to just like be on the north coast of another country, and it's really beautiful there and super old.
Yeah. I always wanted to go to Dublin.
Dublin's cool. I really loved Ballymena, which was like a very I guess I don't like cities as much as I like the countryside or something.
Pretty, yeah.
But yeah, Dublin is cool. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, that's kind of where that song was inspired from. This next one is a song called Cocoon. I'm gonna go ahead and play it. Woven so commune, slumber awakens you, morning sings a tune, inside our cocoon.
Imagination's flight. And hide your life is rescued in anchored light. A stream unto its kind. Emerging from the world, devour push and pull. A heart once pure and full. Won't linger in some lull.
I had that song stuck in my head all day until you played it.
Thanks, man. Yeah, it's definitely different on the record. But this one I wrote like right after a hiking trip that I did. I joined a friend who was through hiking the AT, and like he initially wanted me to do the whole thing with him, and I like couldn't because I was like working at the time. I have a number of excuses, obviously, but it's a huge undertaking. It's like 3 months of your life to like, it's 3 to 5 depending on who you are, but to like hike that far. So anyway, I joined him for just like the stretch of New Hampshire, in the White Mountains, and then I came home and just like wrote the song. So hope you enjoy it.
Circle through the rolling fog with quite a ways to go, for reasons you knew. Wind the way it calls you, clamoring on mountain tops past where each stream may flow, is something for you. Wind the way it calls you, cloak of lilac culminates in light of day. While you wander, pondering what dreams you made. Yams are run around each bend in hopes what might be found, a fountain of youth. When the way it calls you, the path may end and you may stand deprived of all you know, with all you went through. When the way it calls you, cloak a fly like culminates in light of day. While you wander, pondering what dreams you made. Dreams you made. Saga through the rolling fog with quite a ways to go, for reasons you knew. When the way it calls you.
Cool.
Cool.
I'm gonna give it another try now that my guitar is
Is this
in
coming
tune.
day?
It is. It is.
Never will there come a day where I will find the words to say there could have been a better way. The end begins, another start, promise depends on our depart to leave behind. To leave behind a broken heart. The spokes of time turn aptly on, embraced onto the wheel of time, as the dew sits on my somber. The years have simply been for you, no fault but passing time was through. Slip my mind, familiar face. The thorn that stills will never fade. Never fade. Never will there come a day where I will find the words to say there could have been a better way.
Thank you. Let's do the city. this is one I wrote for my girlfriend. I'm really thankful to be in a very good relationship right now and like in a very good place. So this was kind of about coming out of a not so good place and then everything else that was going on. So.
In space. I'm forgetting the lyrics right now.
They're on your
I
wall.
know. We have them on our wall,
Oh goodness.
but I don't.
We don't have them in our hands.
That was lovely.
Wow.
Be right back in 15 minutes.
If you hadn't
I
said
swear
that-
this never happens.
If you hadn't said that, I would have thought that was the ending, and I would have been straight. You exposed
It's
yourself.
the trances before it.
Yeah, I know.
Forget.
Yeah, this happened night before last too. I forgot some lyrics. I don't know.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
I may have played this last time I was here, but it was very, very new. And I have since finished it, or what I think is finished. Except I don't like the name for it. But the working title is called Once. If I could just tune this once. Was a house tucked in tumbling hills, where there once was a time to sit with ink and quill. and write out unpredictables where we might and what we will. But if we knew, then what would be the thrill? A dream to weave a brand new future where the world was one at home and we could be the suture for casting out predictables where we might and what we will, and build a house tucked in tumbling There once was a thought aching to inspire, life as some blood that the universe conspires to cast out all predictables, well, we might and what we will. But if we knew, then what would be the thrill?
That one's a pretty new one. I would say that's like the newest one that's like done. And then this one I started to write yesterday. And it's not done, but I'm gonna try something. Thank you guys for listening and doing this. This is really, really cool. Actually, I think it's up. I don't know, I'll probably change it. Let me see if I can remember these lyrics real quick. I think I've got them, sort of, somewhere in my head.
So much to do today. I could plot out the course of my life in 1,000 ways. So much to think and say. I am infinitely lost, like a needle